YouTube, Gallagher here, and welcome to my Doctor Who collection update for January 2017. Now in this video I'm going to be displaying all the Doctor Who merchandise I have purchased in December 2016. Now I am excluding all the stuff I displayed in my Christmas haul, which I did on Christmas Day. This is all the stuff I purchased before Christmas Day and got as a late Christmas present after Christmas Day. So getting started with DVDs, we do have the Trial of a Time Lord box set. Now I've started watching this Trial of a Time Lord box set and I have watched one story, which is The Mysterious Planet, and it is very good. I've heard this is the best segment out of the Trial of the Time Lord series, and after this story it falls apart. But I've heard the trial bits throughout the story are very good. So we've got The Mysterious Planet parts 1 to 4, very good. Mind Warp parts 5 to 8, yeah, it does look pretty bad. Terror of the Vervoids parts 9 to 12. And The Ultimate Foe parts 13 to 14. This story is meant to be very strange. So yes, that's Trial of a Time Lord box set out of the way. Now moving on to other DVDs, we have got Frontiers. Highly recommend this story. It's a brilliant Peter Davison story. The Aztecs Special Edition. I would strongly recommend getting this as well, seeing as it contains Galaxy 4 as well as the Aztecs, a reconstruction of the missing Doctor Who story. Now moving on to the Crotons, Patrick Troughton story. Haven't watched this yet, really looking forward to watching it. Seeing as you either love or hate this story. Now moving on to The Greatest Show in the Galaxy. Watch this one, very good. Very strange as well, this story. Now moving on to The Brain of Morbius, a fantastic story. Very gothic horror, and it's good. A very good 4-part story. Now moving on to my final DVD, which is Paradise Towers, another Sylvester McCoy story. Yes, you either love or hate this story. I personally love this story. A really good runaround. It's like Fawlty Towers in space. So moving on to reading material, we do have quite a few targets. So getting started with my first target book, which is Earthshock by Ian Martin. Now this was $2.50 from a charity shop, which is a very good price. Not for a charity shop, but a very good price for a Target book. Yeah, I don't like the cover art much, but this Target novel is supposed to be very good, just like the story, which is my favourite Peter Davison story. Now moving on to a very rare Target book, which is Doctor Who and the Terror of the Autons. Now the hardback for this book is meant to be ultra rare, and the paperback is also rare as well. Not very rare, but still rare. And yeah, the cover art on this looks very good. That looks a lot better than the Nesting Consciousness in 2005 episode Rose. Yeah, that's so much better, and this is from 1971. Now moving on to another Target, which is Doctor Who and the Auton Invasion. Love the cover art on this book. It's absolutely fantastic. John Pertwee, the Brigadier of Nestine. So good. And that's meant to be quite rare as well. Now moving on to my final Target book, which is Doctor Who and the Keys of Marinus by Philip Hinchcliffe. Now, love the cover art on this book as well. It is absolutely fantastic. And it says what all the Keys of Marinus are on the back. Haven't watched the Keys of Marinus. Shall I read this before I watch it? Apparently if you read Targets before you see the story, it does ruin the story. But I presume it's vice versa as well. Now moving on to my final Doctor Who book. It's not a Target, it's a quick read, which is Magic of the Angels. Now you actually got a free Galaxy bar with this. I bought it from Waterstones, so I went up to the desk and said, can I have my free Galaxy bar? They said it's no longer valid. Why put that on the front? I don't know. Yeah, $1.99, a really good price. And it looks quite good as well. Now moving on to Torchwood books. we have got Risk Assessment. This was £1, which is an extremely good price, seeing as this used to be £7, so I got 5 for less than one would have originally cost. So Risk Assessment by James Goss. Love the cover art on this book, so good. Now moving on to the next Torchwood book, we do have Bay of the Dead. Brilliant cover art as well, looks very gruesome and gory. Looking forward to reading this book. Now moving on to the next Torchwood book, we do have Into Silence. Yeah, this book also looks very good and gory as well. Now onto the penultimate book, we do have Sky Point by Phil Ford. You also love the cover art on all these Torchwood books, especially that. I've only just noticed that it's a really creepy face. Now moving on to the final book, which is Border Princess. Now the cover art on this book isn't as good and draws you into it as well as the other books, but it does look very good, this book, especially the blurb, and inside it's a very weird format for a book, a fictional book anyway. So moving on to the final 2 items, we have got the Doctor Who Adventures issue 20. This was £3.99 and it came with some free Doctor Who playing cards. It finally has a good gift. It's normally these little monster things which just like snap like that. This is actually a good free gift for once. And onto the final item, we do have the regular Doctor Who magazine, the Christmas issue for 2016, issue 507. A really nice picture of the return of Dr. Mysterio. Yes, did you enjoy the return of Dr. Mysterio? Please put in the comments below. So yes, that concludes my Doctor Who collection update for December 2016 or January 2017, seeing as I do it similar to the Guinness Book of Records and the Doctor Who annuals. So yes, the end of my collection update. Goodbye.